This here, guys, are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And all the way in.
Let's go, J.K.
J.K. Dobbins.
Let's go, J.K.
Out of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side,
I mean, hey, but you got to touch the nigga to hit him, though, dog.
And it seems like it goes right out the window.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
Man, ain't no damn cheese, man. What you talking about, man? So I guess put the spat on the nigga feet cheap too, then, right? It's all equipment, right?
A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Put him on.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nah, Lamar.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Cut it out, man. Because they beating up on each other, man. That lets you know that's where it's at.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their performance.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets up.
That's caught inside the 20.
280 bucks for what?
For a Giant touchdown.
New York.
A big
$200.
play there. His 9th touchdown
Oh,
of the
$20.
season. And the Giants are an extra
What the
point
fuck
away
at?
from tying up this football game.
I don't believe that shit.
I would put them shits in my gun. You should have this.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
I went here $200 for $20. No fucking way. You feel me?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Sam.
Nah, you just might be buzzed out there, dog.
Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Giants 6. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Once again, I'm about to look for bitch for the make a hit.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Running back.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Looking deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. J.K. Dobbins doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And his kick is good.
I ain't did shit to him, dog. Just run the ball like I do, man.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, now it's a great starting field position as well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 23-yard line.
2nd and 4. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Giovanni Bernard,
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
39-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think you smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 21, Giants 6.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yes,
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he gets it inside
the 10 niggas like rag dolls out here.
11 more on that one and another first down. 1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to go down.
Why you throw it, man?
11-yard line. Tanner Muse able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now Bernard.
Come here. Clean that ass up.
It's a foot race.
Yeah.
The 30.
Hey, I was waiting for you to come out that motherfucking hole, dog.
It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating.
I was waiting for you to turn up that motherfucking hole.
Mistakes and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone. That's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I was trying to get you right there.
Get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes.
That speed out there, dog. All my linebackers either 8, 9, or above, man.
They were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of
so 1st and 10 now from the 30.
New York.
Flush to his right. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry.
In the zone. In the zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Doubters. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Check, 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 check. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
What I do, man?
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Come on, Hurts. He there, dog.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, Slayton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is the tight end, Fant. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And goal.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the Giants send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, they're on it.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it. And they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let me not fuck around. They give you some fluke shit at the end of the half.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Blankenship set to kick off.
But I swear, I don't think I want to kick off a coin toss all year, dog. I always get the ball first.
In the second half.
Always. Nah, I'm going to sleep, man. Nah, man.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's able to outmuscle
Oh, okay, I
him
see
as he
what you
pulls
got
it
over there.
in. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. First down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
15 yards.
That Rambo joint.
Has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense did not look particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal, New York.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play action with Hurts. They'll fire one downfield for Fant.
Come on, dog. That's 2 times this game, bro. That's 2 times this fucking game.
But it'll be second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be
come on, bro.
Right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want
man, they shitting me, man. They shitting me on my fucking throws, man.
Connect in that attempt.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's
hey, man, it's just the way I run the rock, man.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Another run here with Dobbins.
Come on, JK.
About the 33. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Hunt. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, here's Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Giovanni Bernard.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a game.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Complete to number 6.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At their
on play action, they'll throw.
Yeah, shit.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
They'll run. This is Bernard.
Come on,
and he's
man.
got the 1st down before
Make
being taken down at the 46. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take
I did.
But
They slid me over there, dog. I didn't go that motherfucking far over, man. Yeah.
The 4th down.
And you hit that wrong step when you lay on speed burst, he gone, dog. Yeah, you gotta let off that shit, baby. Come back.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Yeah, play dead by then. Hell yeah,
nice
exactly.
Job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
Come on, man. Do you know who my corners are, bro?
Thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but
Marshawn Lattimore, Denzel Ward, bro.
Expect them to have more completions to him in
this game. You ain't just throwing some lollygagging bullshit up there and don't expect them to make a play on the ball, dog.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
What? What's up? Shit, stuck.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Come on, dog. The linebacker right there. Make a play on the fucking ball.
Down to the edge of the red zone. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
I was coming down with the safety, bro.
On first down, Bernard.
I thought he fumbled that motherfucker.
Yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I don't like that.
Now the
I don't like the way
Seahawks
that
are going
shit
to take
looks.
a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Let's go, Fuller.
25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Fuller, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
For the extra point.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What the fuck? He just not remote play. What they got going on?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Was brought down by
I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
third down.
The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds right at midfield.
I think he was out of bounds.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I think he was out of bounds, dog.
Now a handoff as they run left side. It's a 6-yard pickup and he gets him a 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Bernard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Taken down.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders have found the proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Denzel Ward.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Beautiful defense.
And that's going to bring up the 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines.
10 carries for 248. I take that. I will take that all day
yards on the
long.
play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
JK had a coming out party, man. This is first game starting, man.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 52.
They'll go again with Dobbins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Woo. They came down here, didn't it?
This time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
The 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
1st and goal.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me,
And he came
I'm
to
thinking
wipe
about
the
pulling
kick
on the
out.
reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And out a little across the 25.
You played Cam?
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Oh, okay. I know he needed me to beat your ass. I know that. He needed for you to lose. To help his playoff team.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete.
Nope.
Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone.
You've been trying to take the top off of that. You've been trying to take the top off of that nigga all game. You got me the first time.
offensive explosion.
You got me the first time, bro. Once I realized who you had out there, that shit ain't happening again.
Put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew.